Today's video we start with a hydration chart. Am I hydrated? Aim for clear urine at least 10 times a day. Eat a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Drink a quart of water before meals. Thank you.
So they see the next morning my face is a little bit puffy, but hey, just woken up, that's alright. Smash down, litre of water before breakfast. Litre of water before breakfast. This one daily discipline you want to have for the rest of your life. A quart of water before breakfast. Digestion is just enhanced. Everything's just enhanced. Mood's enhanced. I don't drink coffee, man. I drink fucking water. Coffee is the devil. Coffee's poison. Coffee is a pesticide. It's nature's pesticide. Caffeine is pesticide. It's classified as a neurotoxin. Kills many animals. Don't have pesticide for breakfast. Drink water. Water's the best. If it's really cold out, what you could do is put water in a bottle. Ideally, probably a plastic bottle would be safest. And have it in your bedroom, under your quilt at night time. So when you drink it in the morning, it's room temperature if you live in cold climates. Get that water in there, definitely. Even when it is cold, you live in Toronto or whatever, it's cold in fucking winter, man. Too cold for me. But we're indoors, we're wearing clothing, got the heating on, so you're drying yourself out. And then if you go outside, the cold air is very dry. So you still need your water, even in cold climates. We need to just smash down 7 litres of water a day. Probably not. But drink enough water so your urine looks like this. At least 10 times a day. Clear urine, that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for. Definitely. Nature is about abundance. Alright? The trees want you pissing and crapping on them as much as possible. They want you eating as much fruit and chucking the skins down, spreading those seeds as much as possible. There's no fucking calorie restriction in nature. There's nothing. It's just abundance. Just fucking smash it in. Hydrate like a beast. Eat like a horse. Live like a champ. Be a fucking champ. So we're on what day are we on? So welcome to day 7. Day 7 of the carbs. Day 7 of the carbs. Got some questions to answer. Yo, how the fuck can anyone with a job spend so much time biking, running, then peeling bananas for smoothies? It looks like you spend half your day drinking water, prepping meals, and biking. Also, what if genetically you're a skinny guy, that's why you don't gain so much weight? I'm lean myself, 16 years old, but no offense bruh, I'm bigger than you and at 200,800 calories a day. That's from Broski in Oxnard, California. Genetically lean. I don't know, man, because my mum's obese. Is that genetics? I don't think so. It's fucking lifestyle. My facial structure, my dental arch, my hair colour, my eye shape, that's genetic. Body fat percentage, leanness, that's not fucking genetic, man. That's diet and lifestyle. Long term. Just ask my obese mother. Our 16-year-old fan has got a bigger bicep than Durianrider. He's more swole. I'm more swole than you, Durianrider, and I don't need as much. I don't have a girlfriend and I couldn't keep up with you for 40 minutes on the bike, but I'm more swole. Take some more creatine. Next question. Why do you waste so much of the bananas? Actually, first of all, what I'm putting in here, what I'm putting in this smoothie, because it's all about what I'm eating. It's got some scraps left from the Fruitwise dried fruit, or South Australian company. It's just dried fruit. I put that as a bit of a base in the smoothie. Gives a really good chunk, and it soaks in with the banana smoothie. And it's like eating jam. It's fucking awesome, man. It's fucking awesome. So put that bit in there. It's probably about 150 grams there. So almost 500 calories. Alright, and then we're going to peel some bananas. Here's another good example of different sizes of bananas. Alright. So there you go. That's why it's good to go by weight versus how many bananas. So these bananas are a lot bigger. But what I'll do is I'll just be ramming it into this jug. So this is measuring my volume, and I just only have about that much water in there and just cram it full of bananas. Put in 100 grams of sugar. Poof, set to roll. Set to roll. Another question, do you grow your own fruits and vegetables? Someone said, no, he eats pizza, lol. Do I grow my own fruits and vegetables? No, I don't. I do have some weeds out the back garden, the malva weed, which is one of my favourite edible greens. Malva, M-A-L-V-A, malva. That's a really, really tasty weed. In Australia, you'd need at least $1 million US to have an organic 100% all your fruits and veggies on there. At least $1 million US, and then it would be almost a full-time job, tending the garden, make sure everything's all good. You got to fence it, you got to put nets over it, secure it out, compost, because the soil in Australia is pretty thrashed from years of grazing, so the topsoil is just like about that thick. So you're pretty fucked. So at least $1 million, ideally $2 million for a couple, and end up in North Queensland somewhere. That would be the best place because it's tropical. You can grow bananas year round and a large quantity of bananas. Otherwise, no, don't grow my own fruits and veggies. That would be cool though, but that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. This is taking my time out helping people. I can just buy the fruits and vegetables. Why grow it if you can buy it? Obviously the taste is better, but maybe that's a long-term goal. Living in Thailand, having an internet thing going on, having my own organic fruit farm. Maybe that's the goal down the track. When I mean, you could do it in Thailand. $100,000, you could probably do it in Thailand, definitely. Just the land, water, and the amount of topsoil ingredients you'd need in Australia is just big moolah. Here's another question. Why do you waste so many bananas? I don't waste anything. If the bananas aren't up to my standards and specifications, I don't eat it. I put it in the garden for the animals, for the critters. These ones aren't up to my specs. So don't throw anything in the bin. Throw it back to land, back to the animals. Question from a local viewer. I moved to Mount Barker, South Australia. What is the best hills for beginners? I'm 21 and looking to have some fun on my bike. The best hill for beginners is any fucking hill. The closest one to you is the best hill. Get a compact crankset on your bike. So your front channings, I've done plenty of videos about this one. Just look up compact crankset. Go to my cycling channel, CTFU Cycling, and talk all about the compact crankset there and the best gears for climbing. Invest in a power meter down the track, it's going to help you a lot. Today, though, would be go to Strava.com and then just click Explore, and it shows you all the climbs in your local area. Strava.com is the fucking best resource. That's where I put all my training. So if you want to know what I'm doing, what's his power, what's per kilo, I use a power meter. I'm about 65, 66 kilos all year long, give or take. So you can calculate my watts per kilo, which will gauge my intensity. You can see my heart rate. My max heart rate's 194. So you see that I never really get that. It's normally like 110, 120 average for a whole ride. Pretty fucking easy, isn't it? I'm not doing a lot of intensity. Not even doing a lot of volume unless it's January, December, February. Do you reckon you train quite hard and quite a lot? No, I don't. No, I do not. Objectively, I don't. Do you still recommend the 5,000 calories average daily intake that you would eat for people who cannot train this much? Can you still just last on 3,000? How can you eat 5,000 calories of fruit and or rice if you don't have a fucking raging appetite? You can't, man. You can't. You maybe do it for a day, a week, but not longer than that. Unless you've just done a water fast and you're fucking ravenous. Your body's playing calorie catch up. Otherwise, it's not possible, man. So eat as much as you want. Eat as much as you want. Err on the side of eating more than less, definitely. Never eat less. Always try and fit in a little bit more. Extra few mouthfuls every meal, just a little bit more. Never leave food on your plate. Serve up what you can eat, finish it, and then get some more. Don't feel you have to smash it on you. Don't waste food, but always finish your plate. I see people go to restaurants and they fucking order food, don't even fucking eat it. What's the point of fucking ordering food if you're not going to fucking eat it? It's fucking, man, it's people starving out there. So finish what's on your plate, put on your plate what you can eat. And never leave the table hungry. Ever. Leave the table fucking packed. Because fucking that's what we do. Packed. Do you kill funnel-web spiders or let them crawl on your face at night? Well, pretty much I'd be asleep so I wouldn't even notice. I've never killed a spider purposefully. I've stepped on spiders accidentally, but I never felt good about doing that. That's definitely something I always avoid killing when I can, especially spiders. So I don't kill any spider. If I saw a funnel-web spider in the house, I would catch it in a jar, gently place it outside so I didn't get stepped on. So the jug's getting a bit full. Would a person starting today on a vegan diet lose weight quickly? How much calories and what foods should begin to eat? People want to lose weight quickly. It took me 20 years to get to this condition, but I want to lose weight this week. I applaud the enthusiasm, but let's be fucking realistic. It didn't fucking take you 1 week to get where you are now. It's not going to fucking take 1 week to get off it, is it? It didn't take you a fucking year to get where you are now, man. It's not going to take a year to get off it, is it? So, just start today, because it's going to fucking take a long time. If you knew how fucking long it's going to take, you wouldn't be fucking around with fad diets and starving yourself and doing stimulants. You'd be going, okay, we've got to adapt fucking primary fundamentals of fitness and health. Primary fundamentals of human physiology. That's what we've got to do. How long is it going to take? I don't know. I didn't know who you are. I don't even know what your goals are. I don't know where you're starting from. Either further away you are from your goals, the longer it's going to take. The closer to your other goals. Like for me, let's say my goal is to run a sub 34 minute 10,000 meter. I'm already at 34:19. So I'm not that far away. If someone's doing a 45 minute 10k and they want to get down to a 34 minute 10k, that's a big jump. But let's say they've done a 28 minute 10k 5 years ago and now they're running 45. So, you know what I mean? They're going to be getting a lot quicker. Depends on your history. Depends on your age. Depends on how much you committed to the lifestyle. It depends. What I can guarantee though is you'll get fucking lean as fuck, skinny as fuck, fit as fuck on this lifestyle. How long? I don't know. Will it happen? Definitely. It's a bit like throwing, how long does it take to walk to the beach? How long does it take to walk to the beach? It fucking depends where you are. You might be living in Malibu. It doesn't take that long. You might be living in Ayers Rock, Australia. It's going to take a bit longer. Are you going to get there? Fucking oath. Keep fucking walking. You'll hit the beach. Keep eating and living this way. You'll reach your weight loss goals. 100%. 1000%. 1,000,000%. No fucking exceptions. Composting is an environmentally friendly way to disposing of the waste, but is still wasting food that has gone through a hell of a lot of produce and required a lot of energy and water to get to your house. I agree. I realise you bought all those bananas fairly right, but why not freeze the bruised ones and bake something like fat-free banana bread with them, even if it is just to give to your neighbours to eat? Good point. I've never made a banana cake in my life. I'm sure I could, but I've never actually cooked a banana cake up. But there's plenty of low-fat vegan banana cake recipes out there. If you Google it up, low-fat vegan banana cake. I'd rather give it to the animals because my neighbours have got enough food. And they have said to me, oh, yeah, carbs, yeah. I don't know about carbs, Harley. I read something about Dr. Atkins' diet's pretty good for weight loss. So welcome to a fucking Australia. Basically, you got overweight people telling them to go, oh, I don't know if I should eat like a Kenyan. You know, the Kenyan diet makes you obese. Oh, I've never actually been to Kenya, but yeah, Kenyans are fucking really slim in real life. Just look on the documentaries on TV. I'd rather put it back to the soil. Because the soil is what we need to rebuild. I could give banana cake to someone and go, yeah, thanks. Shut the door. Fucking what the fuck? That's fucking. Where's the fucking chocolate cream? Fuck it. Shuck it in the bin. That's reality. You know, so I'd rather have the certainty the banana skins are going to get used and nature is going to use them 100%. Every night we have possums coming in the backyard and have little fights over the bananas. Question, do Freelee and you eat meals together at home? Sometimes we do, often we do. Often we go out and have a big binge fest, or we'll stay at home and have a big binge fest. We'll cheer each other on. see, make sure, come on, you can do the last bit, keep pushing through, have a break, come back to it. Basically, we're like people training at the gym together, spotting each other. Oh, have a break, have a rest. No, come on, push it through, push it through, push it through. So yeah, we smash it in together, but we don't eat every meal together. Will you do a video on how and where to order high-carb cooked vegan food like your pizza you had last week? It depends. In Australia, Domino's pizzas are vegan. I emailed Domino's head office. The classic crust, deep pan, and gluten-free pizza bases are vegan. The basic pizza sauce is vegan. All of the veggie topping is vegan. So if you walk in there and say, I want a vegorama or spicy trio veg, no cheese, deep pan, or gluten-free crust, that's a vegan pizza. Done. Say no cheese, please. So, but it depends. Domino's in the US, I don't think the bases are vegan. I don't know. You have to check what country you're in. But there's always a vegan pizza place around that will serve something up for you if you do a bit of homework. Always. Make your own even. And that way you can keep the sodium lower. There's always something around there. But yeah, Domino's in Australia, the vegan pizzas, easy to get. McDonald's fries is vegan in Australia. Not that I recommend eating that, because for a serve of fries, about 100 grams, it's about 500 calories. You're getting about 50 grams of carbs and 25 grams of fat. So to get 500 grams of carbs from that serving, you're getting 250 grams of fat. 250 grams of fat. That's so you're getting 500 grams of sugar and 250 grams of fat. Here, sugar, you're getting 0 grams of fat. So what's making people fat? Is it sugar or fat? Here's a clue. Is it sugar making people fat, or is it fat making people fat when they go to eat McDonald's? Is it what? Hang on, just let me say it again. Is it sugar making people fat, or is it the fat that's making people fat? What do you think? It's a fucking fat, man. 250 grams of fat to get 500 grams of sugar out of the average meal at McDonald's with the fries and stuff. Crazy. Harley, I love your channel. In the past, I've tried the 100% raw vegan lifestyle and I've failed due to not eating enough calories and no backup plan. But your videos have changed my life recently. Your and Freelee's approach has worked for me better than any other raw vegan leader. The way you've added cooked, low-fat, high-carb vegan food has helped me stay on track. I eat my raw fruits, raw veggies, and cooked, low-fat, high-carb vegan, and I have more energy than ever before. Exercise has become very easy where it used to be really hard. Thanks to you and Freelee. You two have helped me change my life. Really, thank you. That's great to hear. We didn't change your life. We gave you some tools. You changed your life. You changed it. You take the action. We put this message out to fucking millions. I've had 40 million views on this channel alone. Just this channel, over 40 million views. You chose to get that information and change it. So congratulations to you. We like to be realistic. We like to give backup plans. We've coached so many people over the last decade in all various different avenues. We've got a lot of experience together, and now we teach what works. Is 100% fruits and vegetables the best? Definitely. Can you do that in today's society? Yeah. If you juggle it and live in certain places, it can be pretty tough, but it's the best. We're designed to eat fruits and vegetables. Is a cooked starch McDougall style plan a great backup plan? Definitely. Is it healthy? Definitely. Is it great for weight loss? Definitely. Is it good for energy? Definitely. Is it sustainable? Definitely. Is it ethical? Definitely. Is it tasty? Fucking oath it is. So you can combine the two. Have your goal the fruits and veg, or the fruits, carbs, backup plan starch. You know, people, what they do in the raw food world, they teach fruit, fall off the wagon. There's no fall off the wagon. You do that. And I taught that for many years, and that's a great mentality, but it's not realistic. It's not realistic, is it? So I teach people, this is the goal, fruits, backup plan, McDougall style. If you jostle between the two, you're doing great. What people do is they try and do like, you know, I'm going to go fully raw and that, and that's good, but then it's just like, they go out to dinner or something, and then they're like, oh, just give me the fucking chicken loaf. I'm getting fat, and my PCOS isn't getting better. Yeah, because you're still eating shit. Doesn't matter if you eat fully raw on the weekday and then shit in the weekend, so because it's going to catch up with you. So we teach people fundamentals, and you balance between gold and silver versus go from gold standard to lead. Go from gold and silver, just jostling between the through, you know? Easy. So thanks for that bit of support. That's a great little question there. Great statement, and that's what we like to hear. We want to see people succeed on this lifestyle. We're not in this lifestyle to get fucking famous, to get rich, to sell you bullshit. We're not. And people who watch this for a while can start to see that. They can see how many fake people are out in the community just selling you bullshit, telling you whatever. And I don't know, you're dealing with people's health. You're giving people health advice. So put your fame goals and your monetary goals aside and focus on what's real and what's really helping people. And that's giving people solutions, realistic solutions. Why don't you eat the bottom of the bananas? I see you break off the brown black bits. I don't like the taste of them. They don't taste that good to me. So I'll give them to the animals. The animals always love them. Just chuck them out the garden. I'm not a vegan and can't let go of the tasty meat foods, although I love vegan food too. That's great. You've got to remember the taste for meat. What is meat? What is meat? Meat is dead, rotting animal flesh. People say, it's not rotting, Harley. No. It's fucking rotting. When you take the life force out of the animal, when the animal gets killed, the bacteria starts to break in, the putrescine comes in, all the enzymes start to break that shit down. It's rotting. If the animal is dead, a few seconds later after death, or let's say a minute, it's rotting. It's rotting. The decomposition process has started. It's rotting. So you're eating rotting flesh. That's not very tasty. But Harley, it tastes good to me. All the sauces and condiments and stuff, that makes it tasty. Let's look at some piece of meat. Most of the flavour in meat comes from unprocessed urine and lymphatic fluid. So you're eating all that unprocessed urine and lymph fluid. That's where the taste comes from. That's like unprocessed urine and lymph. That's like picking up you go to a fucking music festival and you go to the urinals and there's a pair of piss-soaked undies on the floor. Alright? And you pick them up and you like put them in your mouth and go, unprocessed urine, that's good flavour. That's basically what meat is, man. Unprocessed urine and lymphatic fluid. That's where the taste's coming from. Ugh! Eat the vegan food, man. Eat plants. Eat the plants. What are your thoughts on green powders like spirulina and barley grass? Waste of fucking money. Are they banned for you or not really? Will they give you bloating and gas? Yeah. They're not toxic, but they're just a waste, not essential. If someone made me a smoothie and it had spirulina and barley grass in it, would I drink it? Yes. Would I buy powders of that stuff? I wouldn't buy it unless it was to make some sort of prank YouTube video. Harley, what documentaries are you watching thanks to your work? I watch a lot of National Geographic stuff. I watch a lot of Vice. Vice is a good channel to subscribe to. Do I ever eat olive oil? Occasionally, a few times a year if it's got a little bit in a bit of a sauce. My standard would be under 2 grams per 100 for sauce. So over the year, I'd probably have, I reckon, maybe 500 grams of olive oil a year, maybe. You want to keep your oil intake very low because of the fact that the clotting factor 7 is released when you consume olive oil at the same proportion it would be if you had butter. So that's basically heart disease promoting. I've eaten enough saturated fat in my life and probably fucked up my arteries a lot with all the meat and dairy and shit I used to eat and eggs that I don't want to push it any further. So I keep my olive oil intake very, very minimal. I will never add oil to my food in terms of pouring on it. If it's in a sauce, yeah, I'll use it a bit, but I always prefer the sauces with no oil. That's the ones you can get. You can always get sauce with no oil. Look it around, you can make your own. Definitely, you want to curb your oil intake as much as you can. Never pour it on your food. If it's in a bit of food, check it. Make sure it's fucking minimal. Eliminate it. If you really want to do best, eliminate it. If you got some weight issues, 100% no oil. If you've got some heart issues, 100% no oil. If you're lean as fuck and your heart Your heart checkups say, okay, maybe a little bit, but don't be thinking it's good for your health. It's not. So definitely something you want to get rid of. Harley, what is the optimal amount of water for a female to drink? Can one drink too much water, not in one go, but throughout the day? You can't, I mean, there's no need to drink more than 1 quart of water per hour, sorry. There's no, I don't know, here it is. There's no need to drink more than 1 quart per hour of water, because this is no need. That's sort of a generic average of what you can sort of absorb. So there's no need to drink more than 1 quart per hour. Can you drink too much water? You can drown. People have water drinking competitions and they drown. They're drinking 5 litres of water in a minute or something crazy like that. So a litre per hour is maximum you need to take in. What's the optimal amount of water for a female to drink? I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your goals are. Where do you live? How much clothing do you wear? Do you work in air conditioning? Are you a flight steward? Are you wanting to become athletic? Do you want to lose more fat? Whatever. I don't know. What you can go by is this water chart here. This water chart, you want to aim for 10 times urination a day. So start the day with 1 quart of water and go from there. And just drink enough water so you're peeing clear. But just always start the day with 1 quart of water. That's the best one. Start the day. Before you have your breakfast, have your 1 quart of water. If you're doing running or yoga or cycling, bring that quart with you and sip it during that morning training session, so when you get home for breakfast, you've already had your 1 quart of water. Then boom, have your breakfast in. Easy. Bad boy up, and then put some more bananas in to make it compact down a bit more. It'd be about 2,200 calories for this smoothie. So I'm gonna knock this bad boy back. Smoothie as big as your head and neck. Weighs a lot. You could smash a truck window with this smoothie. Here's a quick question. It's a pretty fun one. In my opinion, 30 bananas is too much food in general. It's not all about calories. Do some deep breathing, some sun gazing if you can, and generate energy in that way. These people always make me laugh. I always get a genuine smile and a buzz of joy when I read comments like this, because these people are sincere but sincerely wrong. I'm looking into the sun right now and I don't need to drink this smoothie anymore because I'm generating prana that way. It's all about expanding consciousness, Durianrider. Isn't that nice and sweet? Hey man, welcome to the real fucking world. Doesn't work that way. If you believe it does, that's fantastic. I would suggest go donate your time to the starving kids in Africa and teach them how to sun gaze. So they don't need to eat so much. They can just have a little handful of beans and rice, and that's all they need to eat as long as they sun gaze and generate energy that way. I'm sorry man, but that's a load of bullshit what you just said. But I understand that you've been sucked into that whole anorexia, breatharianism, calorie restriction model, whatever. Eat less, live more. It doesn't work that way, man. It works that way when you're selling bullshit, but not in the real world. So it's not all about calories. It sort of is. Actually, it's not. It's all about carbohydrate calories, because you can live on fat and fuck up your heart, and you can live on protein and fuck up your kidneys. But living on carbohydrates, longest lived cultures on the planet, carbohydrate-based diet. Fittest people in the raw food movement, fruit-based diet. Leanest people in the health food industry, high-carb diet, high-carb vegan. Leanest people demographic in the medical health world, high-carb diet. That's how it is, man. Harley makes fun of what he does not understand because he hasn't been doing deep breathing or sun gazing. If raw food is easier to digest and it requires less energy, right? That is true. Why would we need more calories then? I just listen to my body and what it needs, but I know it would never need 30 bananas a day. That's because you don't have any fucking fitness. You don't have a fitness. You probably don't have a girlfriend. You probably just sit at home just in Shavasana pose all day, thinking about what you would like to do versus doing what you would like to do. Because you don't have the energy, brah. That's why, man. You don't need that much because you just don't do anything. If you want to start doing something, you got to put the carbohydrate fuel in. How do you think we built our 30 bananas a day empire? From fucking breatharianism, man? Get the calories in. You need less calories on raw food because it digests quicker, but you still need enough. How much less? Like 9.678. No one fucking knows. No one knows, but maybe a couple % less. I would agree on you on that one. It's just, I wouldn't need 30 bananas a day like I just don't need heroin. I don't know, man. I don't know. These people just don't know. But hey, that's cool. That's cool. Keep watching our videos. Hopefully one day you'll learn. In the meantime, keep spending your thousands of dollars buying all the DVDs and all the supplements and probiotics and enzymes and all the bullshit that gets peddled out there. Keep buying all that junk. That's fine. That's fine. And then when your health's fucked up, you can come to me and say, Harley, I can't afford to buy your book or I can't afford your coaching, but can you please help me get healthy? I've spent all my money with all these snake oil fuckers over the last 5-10 years. Now I want to get lean, fit and healthy. What can I do? And I'll write back, just watch my fucking YouTube videos like I told you 5 years ago. Let's get this smoothie down. Chow time. So we've got here a little dinner juice. It's just an 800 calorie snack. Might be doing a time trial in the morning, so I want to go a bit lighter so I can wake up early and hit it hard at 6 a.m. Hence I'll have a juice dinner for breakfast. I've already smashed down all the sugars today. I'm pretty carved up, and last night's feed is still going with that. So here we go here. Got a kilo of beetroots. I've already smashed some through here. Kilo of organic carrots, one left. I'm going to put it in this juice bottle here. This little juice cup. Done. So that's about 200 grams of pure sugar. Carrot and beetroot, pure refined sugar. You take away the fibre, all you're left with is the carrot sugar and the beet sugar. I always like people say, oh, refined sugar is really bad. I don't know. It's like they're drinking juice. Juice is pure sugar pretty much, man. All the calories in juice, pure sugar. With all the nutrients as well. So that's why I always laugh when people say, oh, I don't know refined sugar, but I drink my veggies and beetroot juice and carrot. So refined sugar, man. The people, that's the one trick. People don't really think outside the box. They just go, I don't eat sugar, but I have juice. Juice is sugar, man. Works the same in the body. Take the fibre out, work exactly the same. So we're going to have this little juice. I eat refined sugar, I drink juice. Same thing, isn't it? But then people say, oh, if you add sugar to your banana smoothie, that's really bad. But the banana smoothie's got all the fibre still intact, isn't it? But all the sugar knockers don't think about that, do they? I drink my juice, which is refined sugar with no fibre, but I wouldn't add refined sugar to a banana smoothie because then people might think I'm not into health. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. So one tip when you're drinking refined sugar, this is the beetroot carrot juice organic, drink it slow. Drink it slow, just basically it's the same as drinking 200 grams of organic refined sugar and water. It's the same as drinking juice in terms of how it hits you. And that's good, it's a sugar hit, that's what you want. So that's when people will say, oh, but no, it's not the same. Don't eat sugar, but drink refined sugar juice, beetroot, carrot, apple, whatever. It's the fucking same. How do you know? Because I fucking do it, man. My dogma isn't so like, rigid. You know, I can speak from experience, man. You see me drink sugar. You see me drink juice. It's the same fucking thing on how it feels, man. But people will say, oh, not, because they're not talking from experience, they're talking from dogma. They're talking from opinion versus fact. Dogma equals opinion. It's fact, man. Hits your blood sugar stream the same. Take the fibre out of something, it's in there quicker. So it can be good for recovery purposes. But if you're eating a lot of nuts and stuff, I don't recommend consuming juices, man, because it can just play havoc with your sugar issues. But if you're eating a low-fat diet, low protein, getting your early nights, you're going to be fine with it. You'll be fine with it. But that's why we don't promote fat consumption and stuff like that. That's why you don't see us teaching all these like nut butter recipes and how to make wraps that are all made out of fat and stuff. We don't teach that because it's not healthy. It's not healthy to eat high-fat meals, mate. It ain't. So if you're going to have your refined sugar, welcome it. Do it. Early nights, low-fat diet is key for insulin sensitivity. High-fat things make you insulin resistant. So I don't know what you want. Doesn't matter if it's raw or vegan or organic. It's going to fuck up your insulin levels if it's high-fat. Fact, not dogma. Fuck dogma. Go with fact. Go with the science. Drink your refined sugar. You're a fucking sugar addict. You know it. It's the same feeling, man. It's the same electricity as drinking sugar water. Exactly the same. 100%.